Alright, let's go ahead and turn that into Zephwin. Turn both things into Zephwin, actually, because I bothered to go and get all of his loot, which means my inventory is full of absolute dog shit again, but what a surprise. That always happens.
I wasn't expecting to be surprised by those
No, be excited about the other thing.
Whenever you wish.
That's so much more impressive.
Wow, I can't believe you did it. That's amazing.
Are you missing your front two teeth? Or are your lips just melting? You look disgusting. Also, don't check it out. You'll die, and I need you to go do all these menial tasks that never even fucking succeed. Gnomish triering.
Gnomes. They'll probably just have a ship full of books.
Yes, please. That's exactly what we want. Although, to be honest, I can't bring myself to read any more books in this game. I'll probably end up doing it anyway, but I mean, after that session, after the time where we just read all the porn books on video, in this game, I mean, not just in general, I didn't just read every porn book that's ever existed in the entire world. That would be horrifying. But yeah, reading all of the fucking smut in this game and making everyone's holes just feel the perfect mix of vibrating and absolute horrificness. It was awful. It was awful. I never, ever, 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 ever want to see another written word again. Oh shit, subtitles!
That Prince Kaleva was so brash, though. Well, enjoy. Let me know if you find anything else.
I'm so glad you've not translated any porn so far.
This.
What about this one? We'll get there eventually. I'm sure they will do it at least one fucking time. I mean, she was talking about banging large birds relatively recently. Maybe that book was ever so slightly, well, you know what? No. Banging birds is more of a crime thriller than it is actually horny, isn't it? Alright, what do we got over here? And even thriller might be going a little bit too far, giving you a little bit too much credit. Just go to jail, you freak. Alright. Do I want to sit on my lovely chair? Or do I want to talk to this lady? What did I even send you to do again?
The tribute was graciously accepted. They were pleased by our contribution.
As they fucking should be. Go on a diplomatic mission. Please tell me I don't need you now. I swear to God if I end up needing you. Do some trade. Here is 10 grand. Go do some shit.
This should improve relations between us.
Swear to God if they just give me bugs again. I'm so glad that meat ended up coming in handy, but I still don't know what to do with all these fucking worms that you crammed into my pockets against my will. Painter man might need to go. So I think I'm gonna... Oh, he's not even done? Dude, I gave you forever to do this. How large is this fucking painting? How many fluids did I get you? Oh, no. He wants me to go kill things, doesn't he? Kind of forgot about that one. Please send me on a mission to kill things,
I'd like to challenge you to a fight in the arena. What do you say?
This man just wants to die, doesn't he? There is no other explanation. You have seen what I can do. I shattered a record that was like 45 seconds and made it 2 seconds. You're aware of this, are you not? Why?
You and I, we're warriors. And warriors test their mettle against one another.
My friend, you don't even have any metal. I'm going to burn that awful, awful, awful little rope-like haircut off of your head, and no one will have anything to have a tug on again anytime.
Let's get started now then, shall we?
I said no one. I meant to say his wife. Would have been a lot funnier if I said his wife. Good thing my brain just isn't functional. Alright, let's go. He'd already nearly murdered him, and I didn't even mean to. Oh, Ollie. Oh, buddy, that was cruel.
Good match, my liege.
Good match. No one will ever take you seriously ever again. You're training our warriors, our actual armies that we have now, in combat, and you just fell apart. You became milk in that arena, my friend. You were the embodiment of milk. Milk, if it was molded, if it went incredibly sour, if it went off, it was basically solid at this point, and it was molded into a shitty little squishy human being. That is what you became. That is what you will forever be remembered as, squish milk. I hate that. I hate that so much. Armory.
Very impressive and well appointed. Milk. The finest I've ever seen. And I've seen my share of well-armed keeps.
At least, you can get on your knees and you can thank me beyond belief that I allowed you to keep your fucking head fluff. Your scalp remains ever so slightly warmer, and I didn't have to do that. In fact, it was probably a bad idea to do that. I should have shown you never to ever, ever, ever challenge me again. In fact, I would have shown the world never to ever, 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 ever challenge me again. But at the same time, fuck it. Send them all at me. I want to embarrass everyone. What do we got here?
My liege,
No one? A person. It's Patrick!
Would you be willing to get me materials for repairs around the keep?
We just built this thing. What happened? How? Tell me more.
The keep is old, and without these materials, I'm afraid it
Oh,
will
you mean
start
like the
to
original
decay.
part of the keep? Okay. Yeah, sure, here you go.
Thank you so much. Bye.
That was such a stilted, awkward lump of dialogue, and it got even more awkward because I just said awkward, and we're going to ignore that forever. Alright, what you got for me?
Into a bit of a
Oh, yeah.
lady at Cape Solace.
Wish this guy read the porn books. Would have been like a whole 1% sexier than me.
For me, she goes by the name Elwa Brond.
Noah Brand. Monetary, huh?
See, I had this business idea, and it didn't pan out.
No ginger little SoundCloud rapper Ljosalfar should ever be able to have a voice like that. Fucking hell, man. Why didn't you voice demons? Why didn't you voice Agarth? No, Agarth had a great voice. Why didn't you Google, Google? Where did that come from? Why didn't you voice fucking, what was his name? What was his name? Sidon, there you go. The Prince of the House, or the Exile Prince of the House of Sorrows. He had a little voice like this. And he was so fucking cool. I loved the way he spoke and everything. But he still had a voice. It was like just a little Irish man. He just sounded like any farmer. You would have fit him so much better, but I guess that's just the Fey accent. I'll talk with her.
But bear in mind, she does tend to exaggerate.
Oh, have you been kidnapping children again? What's wrong with you, Callum? Just stay at the bar and drink forever like a good boy, like I trained you. Okay, that's not exactly what a good boy would do, but it is definitely what I trained him. Scuttle Beach. Scuttle Beach is full of Fey Gorda. This will only take me like 2 seconds, so I probably won't even jump cut, but what I will do is take a big sippy while I'm calling down absolute hell to rain on their faces. To rain on their feces. There we go. The fuck out of here, please. No one likes you. No one will ever like you. And I want you to be dust. There we go. Now we can return to Benwick. I always forget his name is Benwick. I hate that his name is Benwick. Back to Cape Solace, which I believe is where she is. And maybe by talking to her, this'll allow her into my lovely little fort. She doesn't actually seem to do anything in Cape Solace. I mean, not a whole lot of people do seem to do anything in Cape Solace. This man is still just trying to cut off his thumb with no fucking success. Yet he can still turn himself into an owl. I mean, if you got talent like that, dude, you don't need to be just perpetually self-harming. You should love yourself at this point. That does not look safe. The fish is just not agreeing, is it? What is this fucking horrible creature? They can just be pounded away at like that and stay fully intact. Why wasn't this fish the final boss of the DLC, the final boss of the entire game?
Dead.
Dude, you have much bigger problems than Bridget. Alright, what do we have over here? It's Elva.
Welcome back. How can I help you this fine day?
Stop messing with my arsehole thief. Ooh, I can ask about quite a lot of things, actually. Akara.
I don't wish to speak of Akara, whatever he was. I have made my peace. God or not, he helped me through the storm.
No, he didn't. He sucked you to this island where your life was forever ruined and you were constantly being harassed by an arsehole undead pirate. What did Akara do for you? If Akara was a good boy, he would have repelled you from this island in the first place. It's not like you were going to be the savior of the world. Look at you. Me, I understand. You... dead kill.
Good riddance, I say.
Okay, Jesus, what happened with
That
Caleb?
no good lout sweet talked me out of my money and now he
Can you
won't
be happy about anything, lady? Jesus. What's this about?
honest. Callum is just so handsome. Once
I
he
mean,
started
is
talking
he?
about his plan to open up a bar,
Everything other than his looks is amazing. Why focus on his looks? I'm just gonna pay the full thing. I don't want to be an absolute... Why would I be an absolute
I
arsehole?
suppose I'll accept your money. Tell Callum, if I ever see him again, it will be too soon.
I don't believe you. I think you're going to suck him very, very, very soon. In fact, I would bet that money all over again on it, mainly because I could do that about, I don't know, 10,000 times at this point without it mattering. And who the hell are you? What's going on over there? You actually look way more badass bald. Like, I think the magical force field that is ripping the follicles out of your scalp has actually got the right idea. Stick with that. Forever. What about Callum?
I'm never gonna fall for one of Callum's schemes again. But maybe I will see how he's doing. It's been a while.
It's been a whole 3 seconds, lady. What are you talking about? Please, please, please come to the keep. I just want this place to be as populated as possible. And then, when I finish off the game, when probably my last fucking actions ever, I'm just going to go to war with all of our allies and see what the hell happens. And just, like, leave Letharoon. No, not Letharoon. I'm going to send Letharoon back to his lovely little home in Edessa, in Rathir, in Issa, in any of the nice places. And just let all of you assholes deal with my fallout. So, Deirdre, fuck's sake. We'll start with Deirdre because she's just so far away from everyone, and I'm also desperate to know whether she ends up translating ancient dwarven porn. I mean, that's still a fucking Pornhub category today, isn't it? Because the world is fucked. Hello.
There wasn't much to find on the wreck, but I did grab you something special.
Those good old granny midget bangers.
Want me to go salvaging again.
Are we nearly done? Because I thought you were gonna bring me books. Traveler sloop, hell yeah!
Those riptides have delivered us to a traveler's ship. Where there's travelers, I'll wager there's food for the salvage.
Food?
Go find out.
Eating is not the most exciting thing travelers do. There could have been badass, stealthy, magical artifacts. There could have been awesome finesse cloaks. There could have been daggers, like legendary daggers of old. And you're like, oh yeah, apples are cool. Okay, sure. Have fun devouring rotting fucking waterlogged fruit, you freak. Hello, Deirdre.
Almost always fun to translate.
Oh, it's Prince
Sounds
Clever.
like Prince Clever didn't end up in such a bad place.
Good
Let me know
old
if you find
Clever
anything
Prince.
else.
Here's like another
Something to do
billion.
tonight. I should be finished translating it tomorrow.
Or, lady, you could just wank.
Take care.
Like a normal person. I know, like, the video games, I know TV, and I know, like, I guess books exist, but that's about it. And movies and all that doesn't exist yet, which means life is, you know, objectively terrible. That doesn't mean just read your ass off every single day. You're not even just reading like a normal person. You're having to translate everything. This must be absolute hell for you. Right, here we go. We got ourselves a fucking shard. Yay!
Here are the goods I managed to
not even
procure
good.
and an update on our relations.
Wish I could see what our relations abs actually are. I don't know how many points it sort of adds, or if there is like a point system, or if it's just like average, good, great, allies, average, fuck you harder, war. You know, I don't really know. Oh, Hrenlock, is that right? That is right.
Ljosalfar in Hrenlock.
Maybe there is a way to look at, like, maybe there's a stat screen or something. We just make an alliance.
An arrangement that will benefit us both.
I fucking hope so. What was my mission? Did I even have a mission? Oh, yeah, it was for you, and I actually enjoyed this one, because you're a dirty little bastard, aren't you? And with a voice like that, how could I expect anything different? I can't do it, because my voice is not in the greatest shape right now, as you guys know. But still, fuck you, man.
I hope you're here to put a little gold in my pocket.
I love that voice so much. Who else is voiced by him? I know that voice so much. Elwa Brund.
She's a cute one.
She's like a 60-year-old Viking murderer.
For a little money.
I talked to Elva.
Thanks for settling it for me. Who knows? Maybe me and Elwa can get on again like nothing happened.
I'm trying to find out who the hell he is. There's so much. There's like 5 Reddit posts with shit like, who is this amazing velvety voice? Been trying for the life of me to find the voice actor for Calum Toomey. Blah, 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 blah. They're incredibly damp inside. It just gets loads of upvotes, but no one ever replies. I want to know who he is as well. Oh, and I also discovered something a little bit interesting while I was... Never mind. I was told on the internet there by suggested fucking search term that he has a backpack. Clearly that's a lie, you utter monstrosities. Ugh. Oh, and that face ruins absolutely everything. And the nose ring? The nose ring that just kind of looks like there's a beetle living inside of your nostrils? It's not great, dude. It's not great. Rethink. Now. And let's go have a lovely little look at the new painting, or at least hope to fuck that there will be a lovely new painting here very, 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 very soon, because that wall is looking incredibly naked. I'm not a fan of that. So is this one.
It's quite a beautiful day.
You make me cry inside.
Excellent. You've collected the essences.
Oh yeah.
I'll need a day
It was one hell of a hug job, I assure you. Are the paintings finished? No, they are not. Ugh. I don't like that their essence is some kind of horrible viscous blue. I expected, like, I don't know what I expected. What would tree cum actually look like? What does sap look like? Is sap clear? No, it's like that horrible brown color, isn't it? Okay, you know what? Light blue is a bit worse than horrible brown. Ooh, hello. I never actually took a good look at that before, but it looks rather delicious, doesn't it? Swear to God, if it's Mifa that I need to talk to and I literally just sent her away, I'm gonna be so fucking sad. Just be nice to me, game. Leave my ass intact.
The other day I found a lore stone of the
Deirdre, okay.
I'd love to find out if there are any more like them. Will you find them and tell me what they're about?
I think I've found literally every fucking one. Why not go yourself?
I'm not much for life outside these walls. I'll leave that to those who can take care of themselves, like you.
Speaking of which, I'm already the biggest fucking genius the world has ever seen, and oh my god! Sorry, I've only just noticed the sheer fucking mass that you have on the side of your head. When a fucking breeze comes by, do you literally take off? I don't see any other possibility. Wow. How do you live like this? Let me tell you about
I
it.
didn't know you'd already found them all.
They're like fucking handlebars.
Invited to that wedding. I'm so glad I didn't get invited to that wedding. Thanks for sharing their story. See you.
Did she just repeat the same line twice in an ever so slightly different way? Oh, cameraman, you know exactly what you were doing there, you total filth. You're gonna have a little sit on the throne and please tell me there's stuff to do. Yes!
There should be 6 paintings for the keep, but we only found 5. One of them was moved
fucking
from
shield around me while I sit down.
If you could go there and get the painting, the keep would have a complete collection.
Look at me man-spreading right there. Just radiating genital energy directly towards him. Does it feel warm, sir? I bet it feels warm. Records.
Don't ask me. Some Dvergen records he got Deirdre to translate. Paddy said he found them during one of the keep upgrades.
Yes, he did. No
The
problem.
note I have on this painting is that it's called the Black Atoll.
That sounds terrifying.
Take care.
What's an atoll? Hey Siri. My lovely co-host. Hey Siri. It would be lovely if it would fucking listen to me, you piece of shit. Maybe if I'm a bit less aggressive. Hey Siri. It worked. Define atoll.
Which word? Atoll means a ring-shaped island.
It's like a chain of islands in a circle. A very, 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 very specific thing to bother having a word for, but interesting nonetheless. Look at him trying to get back into shape after I absolutely severed all of his limbs. It's okay, dude. You tried your best. Not everyone can have the sheer same level of badassery that I have, as my ass is very bad. Actually, it's rather beautiful if I do say so myself. What am I talking about? Let's go. Paintings. I can't do anything with that. Master of the Keep. I can do something with that. Where are you sending me? To Mudhold Fasting. If there've been mudholding in there, I don't think I want to see what they're using for fucking paint, dude. I don't like that. Please, I just want to reiterate again. Never, ever, ever Urban Dictionary it. That was the worst fucking decision I've ever made in my entire life. And I guarantee you, you're already typing it in right now. Stop. Fucking stop it. You will regret it. It'll scar you forever. It's not even that bad. It's pretty bad. I'm used to it now. Urban Dictionary has changed me forever. And I hate everything about it. What have we got over here? You decided to cage a painting. Oh, no, you didn't. It's right here. Obviously, it's the thing that looks like a fucking painting, you genius. Huh. Okay, well, that was easier than I expected it to be. We are breezing through these, what are they fucking called? We are breezing through these requests, I guess? Petitions, I believe the game called them. And I don't really have a problem with that. I'm enjoying them and everything, but man, I mean, if we plan to finish the game today, if we plan to do all the side quests that I may or may not have left behind, finish off the DLCs, maybe get a few obscure achievements. I'm not one to really platinum games on Steam. I'll say platinum, even though that is only really a thing on PlayStation. But I'm not really one who will bother with that on Steam, because as much as I love getting Steam achievements, you don't really get, like, that big fucking release of goo whenever you 100% of the game's achievements, because nothing really happens. You don't get a platinum trophy that triggers, you just get the one regular last trophy that it took you forever to get. And I mean, they have, like, a perfect game system and everything, but it's just not quite as exciting. It's not like a badge of honor as much as it is on PlayStation. But I will get some of the more interesting ones, just in case they end up leading me to shit I wouldn't have seen otherwise, which I'm sure they will, because this game is delicious. Benwick, are you finished painting? Because I might as well get both things done at once.
Renlock has accepted our offer of alliance.
Hell yeah, it's so easy.
As a token, they've sent the daughter of one of their wardens.
Well, that's a bit strange.
Apparently, she thinks you and she are to be married.
And that's even stranger.
To actually meet her. When you have a moment.
Yeah, I do like to know the people I'm about to be inside. Oh no, diplomatic mission. Ember Deep, and we will never, ever bother talking to them anymore, because I've stolen their daughter and that's all that matters.
They will make a deal if it's to their advantage. Those in Ember Deep are concerned with 3 things. Sea, trade, and brew. What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with them?
I mean, if they absolutely fucking adore trade, then go send all of my money over there. But actually buy something half decent for the first time ever. You said brew, right? So either that means they're all fucking raging alcoholics, which is very likely. They're dwarves, that is sort of a fucking given. But, oh, is that the daughter? Are you a noble? I tried to say noble and it came out as noble. Yes, I believe that is you. Sunhilda. But yeah, I feel like the dwarves... Oh, this is really creepy. I don't like this. This is a fucking horrible image that will definitely end up being the thumbnail. And, oh god, I never want to look at this again. Letheroon, what's wrong with you? You look like you're having a good sniff. Okay, that's even worse. Let's just have a nice little conversation.
Your keep is truly breathtaking. My compliments to your builder.
You seem alright. Dead Kel's ship.
If you hadn't captured that fiend's ship, we'd never have met.
Really? I'm marrying you? And it lasts maybe all of 5 fucking seconds. What if I now declare war on your dad? What happens then? Do you just stay? Do I ever lose members of my keep? That would be pretty interesting, actually.
My father
Father
has a knack for matchmaking. We are, I am sure, made for each other.
How do you know? How many other times has he sent you on marriages? Because if that's the case, then I don't think he's really got a knack for it. Because here you are, getting married for the 50th fucking time at age 23. It's actually kind of impressive. What is that, like once a week? Huh. Well, I hope you enjoy this lovely week with me. Sunhilda Laurel.
Similar, you and I. And in more than the obvious way. Like you, I strive for perfection.
And that's all I can ever say. You look really mad. You look upset. And you're already in love with me? That's all it took? I wonder if I wonder if the ambassadors can ever visit me on the petition thing. It wouldn't really make sense because they're not people who have to come to your fortress, but then again, I don't think many of these people have to come. Obviously, it really depends on how many things you do. I think the dudes who... Let me try and actually think of words. The dudes who come when you build a part of the fortress, they have to come. But I mean, some you can just find out in the middle of nowhere and ask them to show up. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how many of those have actually shown up in petition, but there's got to be at least a few. I don't think Ambrose was a necessary one, but I could be wrong. Alright, talk to me, little paint man.
The magic paint worked like a charm again.
Oh, hell yeah, we got both at once.
Here's some sight, but I hung it up anyways.
What
when
did you
want me to start
draw?
on the next one, let me know.
With the horrible seaman monster? Whatever, I found the painting.
Found it. That's great. I'll hang it up now.
Now I think we're only missing 1, right? Or maybe 2. Because I did... Okay, so we've got 3 from you. Yeah, we're missing 2 still. Never mind. We are quite far away. Because he said there were 6 total, right?
It's a lot like the main hall of this keep.
Oh, hell yeah.
A glimpse of how it used to look.
so much cooler than the way I've got it.
Boggarts and scabs. Bring the vials of paint back to me when they change colour.
Alright, well this is perfect, because I desperately need to fucking urinate. And that's shit I don't want to do on camera. I mean, well, killing the boggarts, not urinating. Not that I'm happy to piss on camera either. I don't want to do either on camera anyway, so it's the perfect fucking timing to have a little bit of a jump cut, but not before I have a little look at you, before I fucking piss myself. Many a fool has been tricked into the witch's lair, only become yet another hanged man. 10% boost to health and mana? That is actually insane. That is fucking wonderful. And oh god, I need to sit on the throne first. Just let me piss. Let the wang evacuate, please. There are no requests. Okay, perfect timing then. I will see you guys real soon. Unless you want to see me murder boggarts and or urinate. That's going up on my OnlyFans. Check it out in the description if only that existed. God damn, I'd be rich.